Mining, we've come so far. We've learned better, we know better, we do better. Any mining industry is doing things the right way. It's not just one niche, it's all the way across the board.
The 2024 Excellence in Mine Reclamation Award highlights companies going above and beyond in reclamation work within the state of Nevada. Reclamation is, really restoring the land to a post-mine land use. It could be anything from wildlife habitat use to returning it to the most natural state it can be. So we headed it back east in the eastern side of the state, and the first stop was at Kinross Bald Mountain Mine. Bald Mountain Mine is in the very southern part of the Ruby Mountains.
So today we're actually out here showcasing our Process 1 heap leach pad and facility that we reclaimed back in 2007. And we're actually looking at 20 years worth of growth and what the heap leach pad looks like 20 years after the initial reclamation. Kinross has actually been a very long time promoter of concurrent reclamation. So that means that we are constantly in a state of reclaiming.
If you do it concurrently, you're not at the end of a project where you have all this reclamation to do, so it's cheaper. Plus you have time for it to get back to its natural state where it is for all the wildlife habitat around here, and it's just good mining.
My favorite photos are the before and afters. On the before, on the top of this heap leach pad, you just saw dirt and that was it. And then now here we are 20 years later, and we have all of this brush, all of this habitat for the wildlife in the area to utilize. And you can't even tell that this was an operating pad at one point. So to me, that shows success that we've now created a natural hillside.
Being good stewards of the environment in mining, that's just the right thing to do. So it's important for Kinross to put it back the way we found it.
So after Kinross, we stayed in Elko, and then the next morning we head to Coeur, Rochester, which is outside of Lovelock, Nevada in Pershing County.
In October of 21, we had a huge storm event. We call it a 100-year storm event, where we got 2.66 inches of rain in a 24-hour time period, which is, in Nevada, is a lot of rain.
Everything from the hillsides around us, in addition to what came off the mine site, puddled up in this pond. So all that sediment, all that water coming down all at once, ended up filling this pond, blowing out the dam.
Coeur Rochester recognized the need to make it at least to the condition it was pre that 2021 storm. First, we had to remove all the sediment out of the pond. We removed 4,200 cubic yards of sediment.
And we were able to use that sediment or topsoil and place it in an area that we can reclaim the mine site when we're done mining the area.
Seeing this pond and its evolution to what it is now, I guess seeing it in the state it was after the water that did some damage here, and then seeing it to its state is kind of exciting.
This wasn't something that we were required to do, but we had to do it because we had to make sure that this ecosystem functioned as it did before.
This project, it lends to the idea of we're here for the long term, we care about the community and not just about the business that's up on the other side of the hill.
It's a great feeling to be able to give out these awards. So it's an honor to be able to work with these companies and see literally the blood, sweat, and tears that these companies put into getting this work done. They're very proud of their work, they're very excited about their work, and they do want to showcase what is being done.